like an alternate reality. This place is huge already. Walt Disney World looks really big, and it looks like an alternate reality Disneyland. Like, it kind of looks like Tokyo Disneyland actually. Adventures out there and waffles are out there. So let's go and check it out. Oh, it looks like Harry Potter. Everything's in a different place. It's so funny. Being at Walt Disney World was like Inception or stepping into a dream. Remember a place, but not exactly, and that's what this place looks like. Wow, everything here looks so clean. I'm going to be stricken by the copyright lightning if I post this. So basically I'm saying I'm about to go ham at this buffet, and by ham I mean bacon because I really wanted some bacon that day. And I'm going to be reviewing all the bread-based dishes. I actually made a 40-minute video reviewing all the bread-based dishes at all 4 Walt Disney parks. If you want to see that, I'll link it below. Please watch it after this video. But my goodness, was there a lot of bread and water features. The buffet at Crystal Palace comes in at $48 if you're over the age of 10, which if you're watching this you probably are. If you're under, it's slightly cheaper, but you probably don't have money anyway, so it's on the house. And by house, I mean your parents' house. I wasn't sure what quite to expect with a buffet. This is so cute. But first, I will say, I do love the theming, and Winnie the Pooh is one of my favorites. I wore a red shirt to also look like Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh loves honey as much as I love bread, and I couldn't believe these. They're breaded deep-fried Mickey waffles. There was an ice cream machine, and white bread. I decided to skip this for my bread review, because it's too filling. I think we're skipping that section. This buffet is pretty stacked. We have our pancake stacks of buttermilk, and then the classic Mickey waffles, which is what I was really hoping that there would be, since I did wear waffle earrings that day. I was kind of on a mission to have some classic Mickey waffles, and the churro waffle was an unexpected surprise. They do have these pastries as well, and a lot of other fun options. The fruit here was absolutely crazy. I tried these strawberries, and they blew me away. I don't know what they put in the water in Florida that makes the strawberries bigger and the castles bigger, but there it was. Now onto the starting lineup. You can evaluate if this is the kind of buffet you'd like to go to. We have some corned beef hash. What do you think this one is? That's the fish. It was indeed not fish. It was a tofu open sandwich, which was pretty yummy. And I really loved this frittata. It was very creamy, delicious eggs. And I love something about buffet eggs. You know how they're so fluffy and yellow? I just really enjoy those a lot. Wow. Shrimp and bacon. And sausage. Straight sausage. This was very satisfying to watch. I don't know if you guys do this, but I love watching videos of people preparing breakfast services on YouTube. Like, anyways, this is the lineup. Pretty good. I mean, am I going to be able to eat $50 worth of food? No. But was it an enjoyable breakfast so far? Oh yes. And I love a good orange juice glass. And I had to show her off. Beautiful, sparkling, stunning. The first waffle of the day is a Mickey churro waffle, which I've never seen before. I'm so excited. Already the texture looks really good. That's gonna be so hard to beat. That's really good.
It's incredible.
Really good.
You have 90 minutes to eat.
The churro. The churro is so good.
Wow.
I didn't even see that.
It tastes so good. It tastes exactly like a churro, but then it has all the good qualities of a waffle. For someone with an English degree, I use about 3 of the same words over and over. So there goes that. And here are the stars of the buffet along with the food. You get to meet and greet all these characters. Admittedly, I've always been kind of afraid of these character mascots. I don't know, something about it just has always kind of freaked me out. I think it's the eyes, but anyways, it's really cute to see the Pooh characters. It's kind of rare to see all of them at once, so this is really fun for someone who's very into Pooh. And they give each kid and table a lot of time and personalized attention, which can be really nice, especially for younger kids. You can kind of see the fear in my eyes though, like I'm happy but I'm kind of scared. And I never know what to do. I just give these most awkward hugs. I'm like, oh my god, they're judging me. But it's a fun experience. Also, why do we actually look related? I guess it's the eyebrows. I'll be real, I'm pretty cool right now, but the waffles are really good here, so I'm gonna try the classic Mickey waffle, then have another one of the churro waffles, and rate the classic Mickey waffle. Mickey waffles, and they're so hard to find, even in Disneyland, so I'm really excited to have this one. I think it's only hard to find because I never get up early enough to go to Disneyland for breakfast, so I haven't had a Mickey waffle in many years. So here we have it, folks. We finally found two pretty best friends, pretty phenomenal waffles. This is fresh baked apple cobbler. And these are the most adorable desserts. Oh my gosh. Oh, so it's a strawberry chocolate cake, carrot cake cheesecake, honey mousse, honeybee flan. Oh my gosh. And what is this one? Panna cotta parfait. This is a little Eeyore. It's so cute. I'm not even gonna play it cool. We were here long enough that they brought out the lunch food. Even after the breakfast. That's how long we were eating. But you know what? You get a 2-for-1 tour here. Here's what they have for lunch. And this mac and cheese was good, although it was sweet, which was very interesting. And these desserts were crazy. I think these are my favorite things. These are part of the lunch, but I guess you could have it for breakfast if you stay that many rotations of the sun. And I absolutely love these. There was a delicious honey flan and a vegan citrus cake, and then I felt like sleeping until Tomorrowland. Haha. Okay, anyways. This is really interesting. We're about to go on a ride that used to exist at Disneyland but doesn't exist anymore. The People Mover. So of course I've never been on it, but I've seen the tracks. Turns out the People Mover is just that escalator. And here it is. Awesome. For people moving.
Which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey.
Surround Tomorrowland.
Oh, this is so neat. It's really going to be fast. If you've been to Disneyland, you've probably seen those defunct tracks in Tomorrowland. I've always wanted to go on the People Mover, so this was really cool experience. I like that Walt Disney World has some of the older parts of Disney that they might have changed at Disneyland, but you can still go and see them here. It's really nostalgic in a way for another place, which is an interesting feeling to experience. We've been delayed. See, like this? This is so funky. I don't know what this is. Kind of like David Bowie-esque. So cool to see Buzz Lightyear inside. Then I made everyone go to this. I really wanted to see this so badly. I thought Mike Wazowski was going to come out or something. That's not how it worked, but it was really neat. The Carousel of Progress was really cool. Unfortunately, I only saw about 25 seconds of it. I thought it was awesome though, but we got like 2-3 hours of sleep, so I would like to see that again actually. I could tell the technology just at that time. Can you imagine sitting in that and seeing that in like what, the 60s? Like, let me look it up. Yay, I was right. It debuted in 1964. But isn't that so cool? I love the technology of the Disney parks. It's so much fun. And now we are on to the merch. There was so much room at Walt Disney World. Like, there's just all these different lands. Like, there are 2 Dumbo rides. The same ride, just twice because it's so popular.
Actually, what's the difference between the crispy rice cereal treat and the s'more?
It's the same thing.
The desserts here look absolutely amazing. I thought they're so fun and festive. This is kind of the closest we have to bakeries in America, like the little Starbucks section of the bakery. When you go to like Europe, there are so many bakeries on every corner, but here this is like such a delight to see pastries, or well, these aren't even really pastries, but like just desserts everywhere. It's so much fun. So I hope I can recreate some of these in one of my cooking challenges. And make sure to be subscribed because we do go to Gideon's and I'll do a full review. We've got a lot of different cookies there and they were all... Well, you'll have to wait for the review. I won't tell you. But then we saw them making the cotton candy and we decided to buy cotton candy. They got us. Shopping machine, so cute. It's so cute. This is one of my favorites. I didn't know that they had a whole like fountain in a tavern. What? I really liked the Beauty and the Beast live action, and when I was deciding what college to go to between UCLA and UC Berkeley, I had watched that the day before, like the week before, and I was thinking of Belle being like, I want adventure in the Great White Summer, so I picked Berkeley instead of staying in LA, and then I had the craziest 3 years of my life, so I don't know, man. Sometimes it's good to stay where you are. Now the Winnie the Pooh queue was poppin'. They had all of this stuff to do for kids, for adults. I don't know. I was playing with it. So much fun. And I thought, wow, they should do this at Disneyland. But then I remember that the queue at Disneyland for Winnie the Pooh is usually under 10 minutes. So this wouldn't work there. We were waiting for a good amount of time. But I love that they included the book aspect into this story. It's more of a storybook thing because I just love the original book so much and I want to be a children's book author. It's cool to see. We are taking a poo break and we're gonna go on Winnie the Pooh, which apparently is very different. Super excited. As you can tell, Pooh is one of our favorite characters. What did the gophers ever do to this one? These are really, really cool and cute. And then you uncover a hidden Pooh. Lots of Pooh jokes inadvertently, so I'm sorry about that. The ride was adorable. The consumerist in me is being awakened. I'm only allowing myself to buy 3 fun things a month this year as part of my low buy year. So I actually didn't buy anything, but I had wanted a lot of these things. Random fact, It's a Small World is inside. We're approaching the famous Tangled bathroom. Not even joking, I was very excited for this. What a beautiful bathroom. This one has an especially big line because it's a special bathroom. Growing up, Tangled was my favorite movie. So when I saw this on Tumblr one day, I couldn't believe it existed. And then I saw on Instagram that it was a bathroom a couple weeks ago before the trip. And I was like, what? Is it really just a bathroom? I wanted it to be a ride so badly. There's some mountains off in the distance. Some cool mountain ranges. Yeah, it's really busy. Udon? Smells like udon. That's what my mom says. That's cool. Getting to walk through this after reading the book. That's another layer. It does add another layer. I haven't finished the book yet, admittedly, but I'm going to. It's all about being resourceful in the jungle, which is very fun. It's very Bear Grylls coded, you know, Bear Grylls core. So, if you're into that kind of stuff, the Swiss Family Robinson book is very interesting so far. And then I caught this parade. It was also really far away. Now we have our first snack stop of the day. I did not choose this, okay, so don't judge me. This is the most interesting combination I may have ever seen in a spring roll, except in Philadelphia. I did have a Philly cheesesteak spring roll and it was really good. This is a cheeseburger egg roll. Tastes basically how it sounds. Like they stuffed a cheeseburger in an egg roll. It's good. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. I don't know, but it's good. I think it's the pickles that are throwing me off a little bit. Very pickly. Is that carrots? No, pepperoni. Whoa, this is the pizza one. There are fireworks. There were fireworks. Fireworks in my mouth. I don't know, this one's kind of interesting. It tastes like heavily of deli meat. But, hey, I don't know about this one. I feel like the pizza, pepperoni pizza spring roll with the cheeseburger cheese sauce, which is not a sentence I'd ever thought I'd say, but that was better like that. They complement each other really well instead of the tomato sauce. If the audio is weird, I'm trying to avoid the copyrighted music. We did get to go Pirates of the Caribbean, which was cool. It was a little bit different than the one in Anaheim, and it's fun to see something new. And I've always wanted to go on this Aladdin's carpet ride because I would see this so much in the adverts as a kid for the Florida ones, and I thought you just get to sit like on a flat carpet. I was drawing in the queue, but I thought you just get to sit on a flat carpet when I was a kid. I was like, how does that work? Like, how do the seatbelts work? But then when you get in, it's more of like a car situation. It's very fun though. It's cool. These rides, kind of like Astro Orbiters, you get to see a different point of view of the parks, and I love being up high and getting to see a different vantage point. And it does feel like you're flying, because you kind of technically are, which is really cute. I like this ride. We did wait 35 minutes. I heard on Instagram that this was one of like an abnormally busy day. It has a white stomach. Whoa. These animatronics just get so lifelike. Every year they just get better and better. I can't believe it. Just kidding, my car doesn't have a warranty because it's 14 years old. And we went to Starlight Cafe for dinner, and I like the vibe it has going on here. Again, the things in Florida are really cool. They're vintage, but I don't think they're trying to be vintage looking. Like, I think they're actually just vintage. It's really awesome. I love the vibe in here. We decided to split a salad because I put a lot of plates of food away at the buffet. I was still kind of full from that. And, you know, we cannot forget the cheeseburger and pizza spring rolls. And then they had another animatronic playing instruments and singing off in the front of the restaurant. It was kind of crazy. I was all for it. This blew me away. I didn't even know that existed, so that was really cool to see. And of course the fireworks round. I was so happy we were able to see these. These are crazy. I have never experienced fireworks like this before. They had different shapes, like heart shapes, diamonds, fireworks that exploded within each other. There were all these crazy vibrant colors, like that's the heart-shaped one. I was so blown away. I couldn't believe it. And this fireworks show was super long, and it had just so much variety. Like, look at this. I've never seen fireworks that look like that before. This was, honestly, I thought like this made it all worth anything. Just to see this. Crazy. Also, I love fireworks. And Small World had turned into a walk on time. Like, we just got to walk right on the ride instead of waiting in like an hour. And this was cool to see. Their whole Small World is inside. So it is like a small world. And then they had these little commentators. You could put up signs while you're eating in this restaurant and watching people go on the ride. I thought that was so cool. It's very interesting that this is all indoors. It was something else to me. And then they also had an Ice Spice doll. I thought that was really cool as well. They don't have that in Anaheim yet, so really enjoyed it. And it was a very clean Small World because everything's like new. It's very interesting. And the castle here is huge. I love the mosaics inside. When we stopped through, I thought this is the most beautiful thing. Made me want to break some plates and get into mosaics, start doing some DIY stuff here. But but this is no DIY. This almost looks like a Tiffany glass in a way. If you've ever seen those at like the Met Museum in New York, oh, they're stunning. I thought this was just beautiful. I love the details of this. If I ever went full Disney and I was like really rich, I'd be like, yeah, let's do a mosaic. Let's do a little tangled scene in my bathroom. Another tangled bathroom, but this time we'll even elevate it some more. And then we went shopping, but I didn't buy anything because I'm not buying anything this year. But I love to see it. I love pin trading today. I found one cool pin. It was a goofy pin. I'll show you guys all my pin trades at the end of this series. So cool, there's all these big things. This is our Pop Century room. Very cool. Little fridge there. Some polka dot curtains. Cans. Can you dig it? There's a big TV with our name on it. There's a drawer that leads to another door to another place. There's these coat hangers. Oh, Mickey, how cute. There's me looking really tired. And an ironing board. Very cute. And yes, they have shampoos, conditioners, the whole shebang. Thank you. This is so nice.
Very nice.
Thank you so much for watching. I have more Walt Disney World vlogs coming up and that 40-minute bread reviews of all the parks